Imagine this. You're standing in your own bedroom, phone in hand, and the life you thought you were building just crumbles. In a matter of seconds, every late night, every smile, every whispered, I love you turns to dust because the woman you were going to marry in 2 weeks has been cheating on you for 6 months. And here's the kicker, her whole family knew, and they encouraged it. But don't worry, I didn't let it end there. If you've ever been betrayed by someone you trusted most, or if you've ever fantasized about the perfect cinematic revenge, you're going to love this one. Hit that like button, subscribe, and get ready. Because this is the story of how I turned a rehearsal dinner into the most unforgettable night of my ex's life. The setup: love college and a proposal by the coast. We met in college. She was the kind of girl you notice instantly. Bright smile, effortless charm, the kind of laugh that made you want to say something funny just to hear it again. I was the guy with my head in textbooks and code, quietly building my future in software development. Somehow, we clicked. 4 years later, I proposed. It was a perfect summer evening by the coast. Sun dipping below the horizon, waves rolling in softly. I thought it was the start of forever. The family from hell. From the very beginning, her family made sure I knew I wasn't one of them. They came from old money. Her father, a corporate lawyer with a country club membership and a taste for expensive scotch, had this habit of calling my job a little tech gig. He'd smirk while saying it, as if running code for a respected company was some sort of hobby. Her mother? She had this smile that never reached her eyes, and if disapproval were an Olympic sport, she'd have a gold medal. The day everything changed. Fast forward to 2 weeks before our wedding. I'd just gotten back from a business trip. I'm standing in our bedroom scrolling through her phone. Don't ask me why. I wasn't the snooping type. Maybe it was instinct. Maybe it was fate. And there it was. Messages, explicit messages. Words I wish I could scrub from my mind. Plans for secret meetups. Inside jokes I didn't understand but knew were at my expense. And his name, Tyler, her ex, the son of her father's business partner. And the worst part? Her entire family not only knew, they encouraged it. Because apparently Tyler was a better match. The confrontation. She came home that night like nothing had happened. Kissed my cheek, went for the fridge. Where were you tonight? I asked. Drinks with the girls, she said without even looking at me. I slid her phone across the counter. Interesting, because according to these messages, you were with Tyler. Again. Her face drained of color, and then came the waterworks. The excuses. It's not what you think. I made a mistake. I was confused. Classic cheater's playbook. I asked if her family knew. She didn't meet my eyes, just nodded. The insult. After the injury over the next few days, her parents called me. Not to apologize, not to express shame. No, they called to say we could work through this little hiccup. Her mother actually said, and I'll never forget this, all men have to accept certain realities when they marry into families like ours. Sarah was just exploring her options before settling down. That's when something inside me shifted. The heartbreak was still there, sure, but something colder replaced it. Resolve. The plan I told Sarah I forgave her, told her I understood, played the role of the bigger man. Meanwhile, I was preparing my own version of vows, ones she'd never forget. The stage is set. The rehearsal dinner was at a high-end restaurant her parents booked. Private room, crystal glasses, the kind of place where the bill for appetizers could pay someone's rent. Everyone was there. Both families, bridesmaids, groomsmen, close friends. Her father stood, glass raised, ready to give a speech about welcoming me to the family and how Sarah had finally made the right choice. That was my cue. The reveal. I stood up, smiled, and thanked everyone for coming. Then I said I had prepared something special. Earlier that day, I'd asked the restaurant to let me use their projector system. The lights dimmed, and one by one, the screenshots appeared on the wall. Every text, every meetup, every petty condescending comment they'd made about me and my family. I didn't yell, I didn't cry, I simply said, I want to thank Sarah's family for showing me exactly who they are. The wedding is off. You can all explain to the guests why. The fallout chaos. Sarah sobbing, her mother fainting, like full on stage faint, her father threatening to ruin my career, my parents and friends. They rallied around me as I walked out. Sarah's father really did call my company, but my boss knows me, and he laughed it off. Sarah blew up my phone for weeks, sometimes apologizing, sometimes calling me cruel for humiliating her. Her extended family split, half saying I went too far, half secretly congratulating me for dodging a bullet. That moment, standing in front of everyone, watching their smug faces crumble, was worth every second of the planning. They wanted to humiliate me quietly. I returned the favor loudly. And best of all, I walked away clean. Sometimes people will show you exactly who they are. When they do, believe them the first time. I don't regret it, not for a second. Because in that moment, I didn't just end a wedding. I ended a lifetime of being looked down on by people who thought I wasn't enough. If this story made you smile, hit that like button and tell me in the comments. If you caught your partner cheating before the wedding, would you go through with the public reveal or walk away quietly? And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that prove sometimes revenge really is the best closure.